For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 6 of the 3rd season here at Newcastle United. Today we start our Champions League proper adventure. After getting ourselves through to the group stage, past Lech Poznan, we're now into the group stage itself with Spartak Moscow, Olympiacos and a certain Bayern Munich also in our group. After an infuriating episode in the last one where we lost one of our best players because the board decided to sell him behind my back. If you don't know who that is, then check the last episode before watching this one. Then we are now hopefully, I've had a bit of a break. I was just playing whilst furiously mad against Everton. Had a break, watched the Wembley Cup, chilled out, and hopefully we'll have some better results against Spartak Moscow and Middlesbrough in today's 2 games. Or at least this evening's 2 games. It would have been earlier on this afternoon that you saw the infuriating moments, but fingers crossed we can turn it on now. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series or FIFA 17 stuff that is just around the corner. But without any further ado, let's see if we can get a win in our first ever Champions League group stage game. Rico Henry down the line to Arnautovic. See the support there from Gylfi. Try and get the quick turn in, get it to Carlos Tevez. I'm actually going to go to Arnautovic here. He's in some space. Turns inside well. Finds Tevez well. Takes him a while to get it under control, but Carlos Tevez in the box. Trying to turn away from a couple of defenders here. Will look to try and find a pass. Arnautovic with a shot. Oh, wide of the target. That couldn't have been far away from the Austrian. Gets the shot off well. I thought it was going to bury itself in the back of the net. It didn't, unfortunately. Great move, though. And Bemba playing at CDM in this game. We'll poke that through, looking for Gylfi. We'll turn it onto his right. Gylfi! Gotta find the target, mate. Inexcusable from Gylfi Sigurdsson there. Gets the turn in on his favoured right foot. Just tries to put too much on it. I was looking for that far top corner. Accuracy not there. Similarly with the Arnautovic shot, unfortunately. Never mind, 15 minutes in. We've had 2 good chances already. He's hoping they're not our only 2 chances of the first half, and we'll be able to get ourselves a goal sooner rather than later. Iorfa. Nice ball to Tevez. Good little change of direction. Knock it back there to Chancel Mbemba, who's done very well here. Chancel Mbemba into Orlando Aarons. 1-0 Newcastle. Great finish from the youngster on his right foot. He's playing at right mid this time with Arnautovic on the left-hand side, but a really good finish. Chancel Mbemba playing at CDM in this one rather than at centre-back with Jamal Lascelles partnering Koulibaly. Does brilliantly well, gets the assist and a very powerful finishing in the near post. 1-0 Newcastle. Oh, what a ball in. Zé Luis, what a goal. I just didn't see that cross coming. Wowzers. It wasn't even a floater. It was drilled flat across the box. And Zé Luis is so tall and so strong physically. We just didn't stand a chance of clearing that. Was it Rico Henry that was in the battle with him as well? No, it was Rico Henry, man. Every single time this season we've had crosses come in like that, it's been Rico Henry that's been underneath it, unfortunately. And the tiny little wingback just isn't going to win headers like that. It's a great finish from Zé Luis, though. 1-1 on the brink of half-time. Henry down the line to Arnautovic. Not sure which way to go there. In the end, we find Gylfi. Gives it straight to Popov. Terrible ball, and Zé Luis is in behind here. He's not the fastest, but can he hold off a couple of people for support to arrive? Quincy Promes on a good run here. I was waiting for that turn back. Passing to Tino Costa. What a save from Sells. Alberto Costa has a great left foot on him, and he's drawn a very good save out of our goalkeeper there. Oh, last ditch as well. It was almost past him by the time he got his hand to it. 6 saves supposedly he's made so far in this game. That's a good whip in, but it's only going to find Carlos Tevez. Well, let's catch him on the counter. Orlando Aarons trying to race away. Has he got the legs on McEve? Apparently not. But at least we've still got possession. Iorfa does well. Look for the ball forward. Play it around the corner. Leroy Fer into Chancel Mbemba. He's already got 1 assist. Gonna have to take the throw and just build from here again. We'll go backwards to Orlando Aarons. That's good. I see Gylfi. Decent ball in. Gylfi to Carlos Tevez. Good turn. Carlos Tevez in the box. Oh, he's taken the defender out. Carlos Tevez. Please, Dominic. Oh, it's 2-1. He squeezed it in. I thought for a moment he was going to be offside there. Tevez did brilliantly. Completely broke the defender's ankles. He committed to the challenge there. Nowhere near it. I think Tevez's shot was actually going wide, in fairness. Great save by the keeper, though. And how Iorfa, the right back, has squeezed that in there like that, I'm not entirely too sure. But we will take it. 2-1 in front. into Tevez. Play it back to Leroy Fer. Could go back to Carlos Tevez again, and he's done so well. Here's Iorfa. Already got one goal, and now he's wanting to be involved in another. Going to have to show good strength there, which he does. And Bemba, look for Tevez. Good touch, good turn. We'll try a long distance one. Oh, it was on target. Keeper did well. It's going to be a corner to Newcastle. A third would probably seal it. A third would probably seal it. We'll try and look for the man on the penalty spot. It's a good delivery. Who's up? I think it was Koulibaly that actually got that touch. Oh, he's given his keeper all sorts of problems, who nearly turns back into his own net. Kombarov will just smack it clear. Inches away from a stupid own goal and a 3-1 scoreline. Well, Leroy first steals it off. Tino Costa will get it to Rolando Aarons. I'm going to look for Gylfi Sigurdsson. That is a terrible ball, but Carlos Tevez may actually still get there, and he's done very well. Carlos Tevez turns inside. Is he still yet to score? Wow. I mean, will that go down as a Tevez goal, or will it go down as an own goal? I'm not sure. He seems desperate to score in every single game, Carlos. He's just doesn't give up on anything. He's got great strength for such a small player as well. Was that on target? Perhaps. I'm not sure. Big deflection, though, clearly. It is going to be 3-1. Carlos Tevez, very close to scoring twice, but not sure whether... What's he go down? It did go down as Tevez's goal. Okay, it must have been on target then. Carlos Tevez does get one to his name. Been heavily involved in 2 goals, though, and we have ourselves a 3-1 scoreline. Leroy first steals it off Alberto Costa, but we don't get the chance to counter-attack and look for a fourth. Final whistle goes. 3-1 scoreline. We get 3 points from our first game in the group stage of the Champions League. And considering Bayern Munich are in our group, that away result as well could stand us in very good stead for going through in the group. We'll have to wait and see what happened in the other game. Bayern 3, Olympiacos 1. So 3-1 in both games. 3 points for us, 3 points for Bayern. Let's head now into the Premier League game of the weekend. Time for a North East derby away from home at the Riverside against Middlesbrough. As you can see, full strength starting lineup has been resumed now. We had just the schedule is absolutely rammed right now. Games midweek, games at the weekend, so having to rotate the squad quite heavily. But we've got another game midweek coming up in the Capital One Cup as well. But fingers crossed we'll be able to brush through that against weaker opposition with a rotation side. So I'm trying to get 3 points here in the league as well to ensure that we get 6 points from today's 2 games. Let's see if we can do it, especially in a North East derby of sorts as well. Free kick and a really good position for the opposition. Downing takes. I'm glad I jumped with the ball there, otherwise that may have found its way into the back of the net. A corner to come in. It's going to be Stuart Downing to take that as well. And it's a decent ball, but Sells is there, thankfully. Right, let's get this out quickly, and maybe we can catch them on the counter. Delafeu knocks that down, and still will poke that for Dendoncker. Delafeu has not made the best of runs, but I'm going to dink that looking for Carlos Tevez, and he's in behind here. Carlos Tevez trying to power away from the defenders, does very well, struggling to keep hold of the ball though, under the attentions of 2 very big men, but somehow he's managed to get it back. He's just unbelievable, Carlos Tevez. I don't know how he does it. Kovalenko with a whip, great save, surely. Douglas Costa, no, cleared off the line. Inches away from his first goal in a Newcastle United shirt, Douglas Costa. Fabinho turns inside, finds Carlos Tevez. We'll get it around the corner again. Kovalenko involved for a second time. Kovalenko fires wide this time. Oh, Douglas Costa just did. Look at how close it was as well on the goal line replay. What defending from Darun. Unbelievable. They're so close to his opening goal. Wow, GG. Just didn't quite get enough power on it. 0-0 after 22 minutes and 22 seconds. Down the line for Tevez to run onto. Try and get a quick turn in. How does he do this, Carlos Tevez? He's actually ridiculous. Like, he's untackleable at times. Saul will get this to Costa through the gap, looking for Tevez. Oh, he nearly gets there as well. George Friend just scoops that away. Wasn't the best of clearances. I see Douglas Costa on the far side at the back of the box. Let's get it to him. He's going to reach Kovalenko first, though. Brings it down well. Look out wide to Carlos Tevez. Really well done. Oh, hasn't got the strength, though, to hold off Adoma, unfortunately. Throw in, though. Free kick in a great position here. Unfortunately, Gylfi isn't on the pitch anymore. He's given it to Kovalenko, but I'm going to give this to Carlos Tevez. We'll just try and bend it into that top corner. Carlos Tevez. Oh, great save by Victor Valdez. Great free kick from Carlos, but unfortunately not quite able to give us the lead. Let's pull this back to Kovalenko on the edge of the box. Good first touch. We'll look to whip it into the top corner. Deflection takes it straight to the keeper. 0-0, 5 minutes before half-time. Good game this, though. Very entertaining. At least to play. Hopefully that comes across in the highlights. Kovalenko, get it around the corner looking for Saul, whose touch does well. And is Delafeu onside here? He is. Turns inside. Surely a simple finish. It is. I've swapped wings with Deulofeu and Douglas Costa as of about 5 minutes in. It's narrowed the game up top, but you guys know how much I love cutting in with a winger. Obviously, Deulofeu right-footed on the left and Douglas Costa left-footed on the right. Costa very nearly scored earlier on, and now Deulofeu has gotten the first goal of the game. Really well done. 1-0 Newcastle. So to Fabinho. See the run in the middle for Kovalenko. It's not Kovalenko, it's Dendoncker. Dendoncker showing good physicality. Dendoncker not far away from a second goal. He's not scored that many for me, but normally when he does score, it's with his head. Occasionally he pops up on the end of a move with like a cheeky side-footed finish, but I don't think he's ever scored a smacking laces shot for me, and proving there that perhaps he never will. But Sells with a good save there at the near post. I didn't know what to do with Victor Fischer there. He was going one way, he was going the other. Like, do you show him onto his weaker foot down the line, or do you let him cut inside and maybe shoot? In the end, he just shot anyway. But thankfully, the keeper was equal to that and the resulting corner. Deulofeu knocks that down to Tevez. Good touch and turn. We'll go out wide to Kovalenko, and we may still end up with a second goal from this entire move. Kovalenko's still going. Douglas Costa's there on his left foot. Douglas Costa. Great save from Victor Valdez. This has been a really good game, end-to-end stuff. Again, I'm going to pull this back to the edge of the box because you kind of have to in that situation. But unfortunately, it's gone towards the man at the near post, which sucks. Otherwise, we might have stood a chance of, again, looking for that second goal. Still just 1-0 for now, but still 35 minutes to play. All closed down well. Douglas Costa gets there, just puts a foot in. It's enough to put the defender off. So to Dendoncker, I'm going to look for Douglas Costa. It's a great run. Try the McGeady spin inside, and Douglas Costa just is not destined to score a goal for me today. He's had so many opportunities, one cleared right off the line, and two great saves from Victor Valdez to deny him. Up goes Koulibaly with his header, perhaps. No, it's smacked away. Insua will get there, maybe. No, Jordan Ayew, of all people, brings it down. Insua, though, does well. Look to get it to Carlos Tevez. Insua looks to continue his run. We'll use that as a decoy. Carlos Tevez. Great block by Gibson on the edge of the box. Plenty of chances in this game, but unfortunately just the one goal to this point. So, out to Fabinho. We'll go to Douglas Costa down the line. And behind here, Douglas turns inside really well. I don't know where to go with it. That's surely a penalty. The footwork from Douglas Costa there was unreal. I think he nutmegged him as well. Little jink from foot to foot, and I think it did go through the defender's legs. We'll see here. Oh, it didn't. It went around him, but still, great footwork. Great footwork. I'm going to let Douglas Costa take that. He's had a fantastic game. He deserves to get a goal at the end of it, and hopefully he can put it in that top right corner. Yes, he does. A deserved goal for Douglas Costa in this game. A clear man of the match performance from him. Absolutely brilliant. Gets the goal that I think will hopefully give us 3 points here. Good finish as well from the spot. Victor Valdez this time not able to be beaten. Newcastle 2, Middlesbrough 0. Montoya. Oh, don't do that, mate. I'll just take it off you. Saul, does brilliantly and looks for Kovalenko. Can we get it across to Deulofeu? No. Kovalenko does well just to retain possession there, actually. A lot of pressure on him. Drilled ball out to Douglas Costa. We'll get it down the line here to Carlos Tevez. I'll look to turn inside, but Montoya puts out a very good big curly toe to ensure that we don't score. Let's put it on the spot. See if someone can head this in. It's Carlos Tevez. Great save from Victor Valdez. If it weren't for the keeper, we could have scored about 6 here. Proving my point yet again. Victor Valdez! Wow! Honestly, some of the saves he's pulling out in this game are unreal. He comes for that and doesn't get anywhere near it. He's not yet back in his goal. So if I can work an opportunity quickly, maybe get that to Carlos Tevez. It was Douglas Costa, in fact, on the edge of the box. Then we might have stood another opportunity, but unfortunately not. I said Douglas Costa in the previous highlight, a deserved man of the match. I think despite the 2-0 scoreline, Victor Valdez is in with a shout at getting that accolade as well. Some superb saves in this one. There goes the final whistle, a 2-0 win against Middlesbrough. It could have been an astronomical scoreline if it weren't for Victor Valdez. I don't know how many saves he made in that game. Let's have a look, shall we? Player ratings. My goalkeeper got man of the match. Victor Valdez only a 7.6, 7 saves. All of them world class. I don't know how Sells got man of the match, although apparently made 8 saves, despite the fact that they only had 3 shots on target. I think Victor Valdez or Douglas Costa deserves the man of the match there, but we will take the 3 points. Thank you very much. Puts our Barclays Premier League form back on track. We were not necessarily having the best of starts to the season domestically, or at least domestically in the league, but as we have Blackpool next in the Capital One Cup. We'll have a quick look and see what the league table looks like as we end today's, or this evening's episode, and that win has moved us up to 9th. We were actually loitering very much mid-table, at least lower mid-table, like 13th, 14th, I think. But we're up to 9th now and only 2 points off 4th. So, good episode as far as I'm concerned. Drop the video that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you next time.